Hey sister,
Hey, sister.
how you doing? How you doing?
Yeah, I can't complain. It's a beautiful day.
Wonderful,
How are
wonderful.
you?
Here in the future, things are well. Things are well.
Come on in the future. I'm here for that.
I mean,
Oh,
technically we are in the future because
y'all
it's
are.
3 hours ahead. So
Y'all are. The day is over.
I'm here to tell
Been
you
there.
shit is still a mess 3 hours later. So we're still blessed though, 3 hours later. Amen.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen. Now we're joined by two of some amazing girlfriends that are friends of ours and the owners of the Thrifty Nickel Vintage Boutique or clothing store. Um, we're going to talk more about who they are soon, but I hear one of our sisters has a revelation, so I'm gonna let her share her testimony with y'all. Jamie.
Only for today, this week. Okay, so the three P's are passion, perseverance, and purpose. If you have those three things, you can do anything. And we're gonna add another P too. Period. Okay?
Period.
Period. Yes.
We're gonna add that too. But for real, if you can have those three things, like you straight. I know things can get difficult, things can be challenging. I've definitely had a challenging week already. But I know with those three things, like I can get through whatever. I can thrive. I'm here. I'm blessed. I'm highly favored, and
Yes.
it's up
Yes.
like Cardi B said.
It's up and
It's
it's
up. It's
stuck.
up.
Child, it
I
is.
love
I,
that.
I love that as well. I have another. We can tack on a revelation, child.
Oh, that's the worst.
W- Listen, because earlier this week I had tweeted, or was it last week? What is time? What
What
is
is time?
um? And I said, at this point in my life, I've realized that all I can do is my best.
Mm,
It is what it is, and
mm.
God will always provide.
Come on,
And
Mm,
you know, I think sometime around last year, when just everything started going to shit, I just said, you know what? I ain't finna worry about this shit no more.
Mm-mm.
Like, a way will be made, or I'm gonna sit
Mm-hmm.
my ass down until a way is made, or do
mm.
what
Come
I
on.
need to do to make a way for myself. Because I mean, prayer without works, faith
It's
without
dead.
works
Mm-hmm.
is dead. So, you know, I just think carry the 3 P's with you and carry those things. Always do your best.
Always
Mhm.
do your best.
Your best is what you could give at that moment, even if it's not comparable to somebody else's best. Just do what you can do
Mm-hmm.
and leave it alone. Give it to God and leave it alone.
Always do your best. I was telling you, it's like one of the four
Yeah,
agreements. I've been reading that book thanks to girlfriend Morgan. Our girlfriend's always blessing us.
child.
But yeah, she told me to read this book, and that's one of them. Always do your best. That's the last one because it's like literally like if you just do that, all of the other three you'll do as well because just naturally from doing your best. And then also it is what it is. I seen some on Twitter. Somebody said black folks love to say it is what it is, like instead of
Period.
booking a therapy appointment. We know Sister E does both, but I'm just saying.
I do.
Yeah, I had to make that clear because I knew you was gonna actually, but but it is what it is what black. That's what I say instead of booking my appointment.
Child, I'm gonna need you to do both as well. Come
I'm a
on.
I am. I'm a.
blue.
We could get into to that talk too, but it's something I've considered for sure. But I just haven't because I feel like I'm really good at going through my own thought, like my own. I think I could benefit from it, but yeah,
Hmm.
we
I
can talk about
thought
that
that
later.
too, and then I realized, and I sat down with my therapist, and I realized that I was not. And it may be different for you, but I was just like, yeah, no, I see why this bitch got a degree and everything. Like, you good at this.
Facts. Yeah, well,
You real good at this.
yeah, I guess like maybe because both my parents are damn near psychoanalysts
Mm,
themselves, that like I either have through conversations with my mom or like my dad, like I'm able to really deduce like what it is that's going on here and get through some of those things, those traumas. And I definitely feel like I have certain things to heal from and that therapy could also benefit. But um yeah, it's just been something I've been able to manage so far. And I ain't have insurance, but now I got insurance, so I can look into these types of things. You
come
know what I'm
Yes.
on,
saying? Come on.
insurance.
Clap it up.
Come on, a PPO,
Benefits.
HMO. We like that. We
Not we like,
Dun,
yes.
dun,
We
dun, dun,
love
dun.
insurance.
Cue church music.
like.
Okay.
Listen.
Gotta have that insurance, man. That's
Yes.
key. But no,
uh,
therapy, like I fuck with my therapist.
Me as well.
Sound
I
like
fuck with her super hard because I can just go in there and just be my authentic self.
I
Yes.
love that.
She be witty, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like I haven't had that experience, Chelsea, like with my parents, because my mom, she don't really tell us, like to this day, she don't tell us how she feels about stuff. So I can ask her, and she'd be like, "Oh no, I'm good." No, girl, no, you not. Be quiet. Be quiet. Sit, Robin, Shuri,
I mean,
you is a lie. But no, I definitely feel like therapy is needed. But everybody just have to go when they ready.
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, hey girlfriends.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
Hey, we are joined by Jasmine Mormon and Octavia. I do not know your last name, but we ain't even got to go. Acacia. Is that it?
It's Ocasio.
Okay, period.
Oh.
I like that Octavia Ocasio. That's
It
cute. I
reminds
like
me
it.
of
Okay.
like AOC Ocasio.
Yeah, that's my
Yes.
cousin.
Yes. That's
In
your
real
cousin?
life?
No, I don't know.
I'm
We
gonna
might be
say,
though.
girl.
No, because we both from New York. And we both
Oh,
are of
yeah,
Puerto Rican descent. So
That probably is your cousin. Tell her to
that is
slide
your
her that
cousin.
2000. Tell her to
that's
stop.
probably
What's
my
going
cousin.
on?
Ask her what's going on with the stimmies.
Oh, she know. You know, she be stop playing with me.
Listen.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask her.
Yes.
we definitely need to get stimulated ASAP.
Period.
ASAP.
I
Quit playing with us.
stimulated.
Okay. Stimmy Neutron. Come
Mhm.
see about me.
Stimmy neutron.
Okay.
First off, yes, welcome our guest girlfriends for the week of Thrifty Nickel. It's Shop Thrifty Nickel on Instagram. We'll give you all that information at the end as well. But yeah, shout out to y'all for being Black women, brown women, business owners. Come on, somebody that's already its own thing, being entrepreneurs. That's amazing.
Yes.
And we dedicate our first segment to our WCWs every week. So like y'all naturally are our WCWs
Yes,
this week.
absolutely.
And if yes, so shout
My
out to
first.
Jasmine and Tay. What you say?
I said my first. Nobody ever makes me
Yes.
a woman crush Wednesday.
Well, today is your day, sis.
Well,
Okay.
here you go.
Period. Yes, so WCW. And if you guys have anybody to share for your WCW, definitely.
You know, I'm
Sure.
gonna always go to my girl Chanel Monique. You know, I love the girl for base butter.
Her base butter.
You do. You do.
All the time, I do not know this girl, but I just admire her. Like all the
Mhm.
things she has done, and like her being super transparent about her business. Like I fuck with that super hard. So WCW, shout out to sis, Howard girl.
Howard
Yes.
girl.
Yes.
Yes.
I just threw me on some base butter today.
Yep. Gotta keep the base butter. For
Yes. Real cute.
yeah, Chanel is dope. I love Chanel and base butter, and you gotta meet them. I feel like y'all are like definitely have the same drive, the same type of like passion for your businesses. So you got a WCW? Oh, my fault.
No, I was gonna say I can like quit and be a full time entrepreneur. Like it's up.
Girl.
It's up and it's stuck.
Period.
Listen.
I sent my notice in tomorrow to my job. They be like, hey,
Yeah,
bye. Bye.
Yes.
Do I have a WCW? Ooh. I always like Alex. What's her name? I feel like she's my WCW all the time. Alex, what's her name? Ellie or Ely? ELLE. And
Alex.
she does like
Alex L.
Oh, L.
L.
Alex L,
Yes.
yes.
I love her. She's always my WCW. And she's just so radiant. Like
Yeah.
she be
Yeah.
like a whole like I like that she's like a mama bear type of demeanor about her, but so soft and like ready to be loved all the time. She's just so ready. I'm just like
Yeah.
I love Ready to Be Loved.
ready
Me.
to be loved. So I love her. So I would say, yeah, that's my woman crush Wednesday every day.
Awesome. Awesome. I love them. And Alex, you've been like killing it on the interwebs for a long time. Like she's one of the ones that has stayed consistent and stayed in the game. You know, folks be falling off. But that's a name.
Me with social media. I'm like, I'm over it. I be ready to just like dip on out of there. Like,
No.
is it time for my it's so annoying.
Bruh, I think it's because we just have grown up. I mean, we literally started with Tag, Bebo, whatever that
I
we
was just
you
talking
know,
about this.
with your Poison at the time, and then just went MySpace, Facebook, Twitter,
Yeah.
Instagram.
Did y'all ever hear this thing called Skonex?
No.
Nah.
Oh my
That
god!
must
I
be
guess
some
it's
New
just
York
I feel
thing.
like it's just a New York
I'm
thing
about to
then.
say.
No, we had this thing called Skonex, and it was like if you was in middle school and you was about to go to high school, that's how you can see like what high school you gonna go to and who gonna be there.
Innovative.
That's how I knew everybody, like all the cute boys. My way, I was like, oh, I know what high school he go to, so I'm gonna go to that high school.
Ooh, okay.
Not you picking your high school off of this Scott. What is it called?
So it was
Skonex. I don't even know how they came up with this name. It's called Skonex.
That
Skonex.
sounds like some
New York shit.
Yeah,
certainly.
But it sounds like that was a
Skonex?
resource.
Huh?
That sounds like it was a resource.
It was.
You know?
That's how I knew where the best New York schools was. Like who dressed the flyest, who had the cutest guys, the prettiest girls. Who cares about your education?
What part of New York you from?
Brooklyn. I'm from Bed-Stuy.
Where Brooklyn at? Okay. I used to stay over there. Okay, more Marcia, right off Marcia.
I know, yeah.
Yes,
yeah, right between the Jews and the Jewish community, excuse me, and the Marcia projects, like right there by the G train. It was interesting.
I know, yeah. I was the J all the way back down.
Speaking of the train in New York, y'all heard it's like a serial killer on the subway in
New York? Yes.
On the A train. Yes. And
on the loose.
Again, hate social media. I hate that I had to see the pictures. Like, cause I'm like, I don't need to see nobody's laid out like this on a Monday evening.
How many folks he was killing? He or she? Was it a man?
I saw two. I saw two, and that's why apparently like they've sent an influx of officers to like patrol the subway. And I'm just like, damn it, like.
So it's two serial killers on the loose.
No, it's one, but I saw two bodies.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I would see. Look, let me tell you something. When I be seeing these headlines, you be clicking on the headlines. I look at the headline. When I seen that, I said, I just don't even want to know nothing about it right now. But I'm happy you did read it and you could tell me because I can avoid it.
I'm just like, see, now this is what I like about my car. Ain't nobody trying to kill me in my Mazda, baby.
Right?
We go from point A to point B by ourselves. Secure.
But also, Saha the Prince ain't going from point A to point B in his whip. So it's like Atlanta, what's going on with folks? Atlanta going crazy. New York got folks, serial killers on the loose. Like, are people just losing it?
I mean, crime is gone
up. It's the pandemic.
Yep, it's the panoramic.
It's the penny. Oh, the
pandemonium.
Yeah, crime has gone up everywhere. Like I made the mistake, or not made the mistake, but like somebody was like, "Oh, do you follow Atlanta Scoops?" And I'm like, "No, what is that?"
Oh, I heard about
that.
Oh,
you gotta follow.
I know what it is.
Bruh, Atlanta Scoops is the Instagram page for those.
West End, Greenbrier, them folks be going crazy. I just like, oh, I'm so glad I'm not in the city right now.
In the mall, like,
and in Buckhead too. Buckhead is a trap now.
Buckhead is the ghetto. It's because a lot of, you know what, let me not theorize, but I do believe that a lot of people did move to Atlanta and they started wilding at Lenox, going to Lenox and like doing, and I'm not saying that it's not the people who are from Atlanta that are also contributing to the chaos, because I can't put that past Atlanta folks. However, a lot of the increase is coming from, one, like you said, the pandemonium. Two, the damn people coming into the city trying to just wreak havoc. Like, why y'all bringing all that down here? We easy going over here.
And what I can't understand, so like over the weekend, there was a girl, she saw her car on ATL Scoops. Like apparently there's some website or something or app where you can put, if you have a luxury car, you can put your car up. Like she was out of town for the weekend, so she put her car on the app. Yeah, Turo. So she put her car on the app. Somebody rented her car. She saw her car in a police chase on Atlanta Scoops. Bruh. I swear to you, bruh. I swear to you. A white G-Wagon. She saw her shit getting chased down P Street over there by the little cyan apartment buildings right over there by
How they rented her car to be in a police chase
and trashed it. Straight up
Ooh.
trashed it. It was nothing but, and
I would
I'm
be
not.
sick.
Like that's not a good idea, but it's not a bad one. Like if I am going to like rob a bank, I shouldn't use mine. I should definitely like rent somebody else's thing. So when they run those tags,
it ain't got nothing to do with
Sarah.
But I don't know.
Sarah.
I think what they thought happened was that the car got stolen from the person who rented it. Because when they got the car, and I shit y'all not, it was nothing but hot Cheetos, Minute Maid lemonade, blunt guts, a whole bunch of backwoods and shit. I swear to you, bro. I swear to you, I could send y'all the link. It was trash.
The little rat snacks, the little wings.
Yes, it was
a little sick piece in the back.
It probably was. But it was nothing but just snacks and trash and like Hennessy bottles and shit. Bruh.
Not Hennessy bottles. But we know who did this crime.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It was Jerome then.
I
do hate that. But we know it was Jerome then. But you know what it's about? Because it's Black History Month. I got on my motherfucking Black Panther shirt and I just watched Judas and the Messiah or whatever that damn emotional ass movie was. It's the oppressor's fault that niggas is out here running in the streets while killing each other and goddamn robbing and crashing Turo cars. Okay? G-Wagon.
It is.
Okay?
Yeah. At the end of the day, we really can't blame everything on white people and the government. So
we will today.
We will today.
I would do it every day. Shit.
Right.
I can't. Anyway.
Y'all stupid.
What y'all been on? This is where we get
obviously
yeah. Judas and the Black Messiah. I have not had a chance to watch it yet.
Me either.
I know. Listen, oh, you wasn't here.
I came
for a week.
I know. I've been here, but I just thought you was gonna watch it. She be the one that watch it before I do, so that's why I'm like, really,
girl, But sometimes stuff like that, like I didn't watch Malcolm and Marie the first night because my spirit wasn't ready for that. Hell, my spirit was barely ready for when I watched it.
Facts.
So I'm like, with this, where I know it's gonna happen, like at the child.
No, I feel you. It was definitely. You haven't seen it, Tay?
No, I haven't, but I was about to piggyback off of Malcolm and Marie. Like that was a lot.
Yeah.
That was a lot. Like it was one part, it was like she said, I thought, oh, she gave it to him. That was horrible. Like, why would you talk to your partner like that? But I was like, oh, she gave it to him. And then he came back and he was calling her like a drug addict, boy. And he was just like, crap, like just going in on her. I'm like, oh, girl, he tore you up.
No, he tore you up.
While she was in the tub too. Like,
they tore each other.
She didn't go nowhere.
Child, the way I would have got out that tub butt ass naked and beat. Never mind.
We went into somewhat of a deep dive on the last episode about Malcolm and Marie. So I understand the turmoil or how emotional both of those movies are, and especially with Judas and the Black Messiah. It's like, is that it? Am I saying it right?
Yes.
Okay. I always feel like I'm not saying the title right. But yeah, Judas and the Black Messiah, it was kind of a similar thing, like, because you also know the story, like what you're about to watch. But I will say this without giving too much about the movie. It's just like the acting was phenomenal. I really love being able to see Lakeith in this role because he is the antagonist, and it's like that was cool to see. And then I forget her name.
Dominique Fishback.
Dominique, yep, she phenomenal. But yeah, Dominique is her Fletchback. Is that what you said?
Fishback.
Fishback. Okay, my fault. Dominique. She is a great actress. Like, she's really phenomenal in the role. Like, she really took it on. Like, I felt like I could only imagine what that was like. And I also think that, the acting was just great across the board. They did a really good job casting. And I'll leave it at that. But it is very emotional. And it took me like a break in between to get to it. And then I had to watch Schitt's Creek immediately after. So, yeah. give me a little white humor after that. Like, yeah, might as well just laugh.
You
at the
gotta
whites.
watch some white shit after watching some heavy black shit, because white people don't know nothing but joy in their life, and you know,
They
you
be
just
so
gotta
damn
experience.
happy. They just be so happy, and I'm just like,
Because they don't have no struggle.
but then I be like, damn, what the fuck? Like y'all ain't struggling? God damn.
I'd be like, damn, what the fuck? Y'all ain't struggling me. Facts though, for real, they never experienced struggle. So it's like I seen this one video on the internet this week of this guy like slide in a white robe, no clothes underneath, some boxers, sliding across the ice and jumping with his cup of coffee in hand into a pool of water. Just so much, he was so happy and so relieved to just risk his life in that moment. Black folks is like, we have to laugh at our pain. We gotta, all of our jokes are rooted in like some sort of like
Trauma.
like, that's sick. And somehow we still find a way to laugh all the time.
Because the shit do be funny sometimes. Sometimes when
It
you
do.
just look back, it's like,
It do.
it's funny. Like when World War III was about to pop off last year, that shit was funny. Like, damn. Don't come see about me. But no, what have I've just been, of course, WandaVision episode 6. Are you caught up on WandaVision, Samantha?
No. I was busy watching that emotional ass movie, but I'm gonna get back into it.
I understand.
Also, Mars Attacks is available. I haven't watched it, but have y'all seen Mars Attack, like the old movie? I've never seen it before, but apparently it's on Hulu. It's like a movie about like aliens coming to attack Earth or something. But Jack Nicholson is in it. It's a very like old classic movie. Anyways, that's on Hulu. Keep going. What you were saying? You had watched WandaVision.
I won't get into it because it's a lot of spoilers, but that shit is good as hell. And apparently these last 3 episodes are going to be hour long. It's made by Marvel. It's like the continuation of the Avengers and all that stuff. So it's just like setting us up for that next batch of Marvel movies that are going to come out over the next couple of years. And it's centered around a female character. She's arguably like the most powerful Avenger ever, period. So it's very entertaining. They're doing some very good stuff with that. Also, if you just need something light and black to watch, Netflix has a new show called Buried by the Bernards, and it is hilarious.
It's on my TV right now.
Girl.
I'm watching it right in this moment.
I finished it yesterday and I was sad. I'm like, damn, I want more. Like,
so it's a reality show. You didn't say it. I thought it was like a sitcom or something. I didn't know it's a reality show. These people are hilarious. I started watching it today. I was like, what the fuck is this? Bruh. The pimp. What's his name?
Uncle Kevin.
Earl? Kevin?
Not
he
Earl.
Seemed like an Earl more so than Kevin, but
I can see it with the bald head and the hat.
The hat.
Man, you have to watch the episode where they go and buy a new hearse. Hilarious.
Oh my God.
And Ryan, the owner, took, Uncle Kevin with him to negotiate, because he's like, listen, my Uncle Kevin could talk his way in or out of anything. Like, I gotta take him. It was hilarious. It's so good, so wholesome. It's no drama for real. It's just family. And
it's just family.
I think at a time where there are so many people who like are not able to see their families and things, it's just a good comfort to watch. And plus, Black Southern people, I think, are the best brand of Black people. I think we really just
not best brand.
We're just the best type of Black people, because I don't know, it's just something about us. We're just funny. Like, everything we do is hilarious. And there's just a way about us. And them being from Memphis makes it even better, because Memphis is, and I'm glad that they
say
chose
Maine.
Brother, the uncle be like, yeah, man, I ain't no, I'm finna go out, man. It's just, you think you watching Terrence Howard.
Not Hustler Flow. Have y'all been watching any shows?
Girl,
any other shows?
I don't watch no TV. I want to watch that Judah show, the movie. I was gonna watch it for Little Valentine, but we didn't get to it. We was drunk.
What y'all was drinking?
Roll into that, right?
Right. I said, yeah.
Okay. Y'all being grown.
You was being grown.
You was being grown. Okay.
But No, I was.
So what y'all was drinking?
Oh, we was drinking Crown Vanilla.
Real smooth.
Real sweet.
Not really sweet. Y'all.
Real S&S, smooth and sweet.
Love it.
You know, I don't be watching TV like that. I really need to do it, but I don't be fucking with it.
Yeah, I know you was gonna benefit to the music sector though. Tay, before we move on though, have you look at her pulling out her library? Have you been watching anything that we haven't talked about yet?
No, the main thing that I have been watching like today is the Bernard, the family show, whatever, the funeral family. I'm trying to think who else. I haven't. Yeah, I really just be watching HGTV all day long since I'm working from home. Yeah. I'm just HGTV. Like I love seeing them demolish these lake houses. They be building tree houses, and I be here
That's
like,
tight.
I can't.
You
wait.
like building stuff?
No.
But it's just nice. It's fun to look at.
And it is. And no, go ahead.
No, I'm saying it's something that you could just keep on in the background. Like you don't have to pay super attention. As long as you look up and see the finished product, you're like, oh, okay.
It'd be
That's
so
nice.
No, yeah. I love HGTV.
I used to be watching House Hunters and stuff. I watch that, Little House Hunters. You know.
Oh, okay, I like House Hunters too. Don't people be on there spending stupid money though? They be like, okay, my budget is $4.5 trillion. And like, be like, how you got that much money?
And then when they say their jobs, they be like, I'm Sarah and I'm a professional basket weaver. And this is my husband, Jim. And he sews soles to the bottom of shoes.
Oh, I thought you was about to say sold souls. Like,
no.
That's where they getting the money from.
No, like they, again, white people be happy and rich for no reason all the time. All the time. But yeah, no, I feel you. Fun fact, they play like hospitals play HGTV in the waiting room because it's like a neutral channel. Like they can't play the news because then people will get like divided and like, you know, you could have a couple people in the waiting room, they get to talking and all of a sudden you got to fight. So they play HGTV because nobody fights about HGTV.
I didn't like that toilet. Well, I loved it. Well,
okay.
Like that's the end of it. Like
right.
That's that. So yeah, I just be watching HGTV. It's another channel that I got somehow. It's called like DIY, and it's that one be having a lot of like, you know, house hunter type stuff and building, and I love it. So that's why I be watching a lot, honestly.
That's tight. I love that. Okay, so what y'all on in music? Jasmine, you might as well just go ahead and go on first because you got Elaborate up and cracking.
Got it up, but I've been listening to like old Lil Baby. So like when he first like dropped like My Dog, people
My Dog.
People will really sleep on my boy. Like
no, can't sleep on him.
But no, people sleep on him now. But when he like first like came out in 2017, he
came out like this. Ooh, 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 to the industry fighting. Okay, he said, "Y'all gonna hear me? That's my dog for sure."
So I've been listening to Lil Baby, and you know I gotta give it to Rollo. Y'all listen to Rollo?
What he be doing in his video? I mean, his photos. This week be doing all his photos. Rollo, is that him?
Yeah.
Who I'm talking about? Oh, yeah, Lord. He always be doing the little fist thing.
Yeah, I've been listening to Rollo too. He got an album that came out like last year, but it's straight up. So that's what I've been listening to. I be in and out. You know, I be listening to a little old school. You know.
Yes, you're a '90s R&B fanatic, like all of us probably.
Yes.
All of y'all like that.
Yes. Okay, well, for one, I put out a playlist called Pimpin' All Over the World. And so those are a combination of new and old songs that are about pimping because I believe that Valentine's Day, you know, is blessed and all the things, but my mind just not there. So I wanted to talk about pimping all over the world. So this was dedicated to the player in you. Yeah, this is dedicated to the player in you. But it's really a phenomenal, like just, I'm not even trying to be like that, but like it just a good 17 tracks that'll get you like, you know, hype. It's some balance. We got Meg on there. Shout out to Meg. It was her birthday last week.
Yes.
Or
The stallion.
yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. This week, sorry. But yeah, it was her birthday. Shout out to Aquarius. She dropped the type freestyle. That was hard. She, she the freestyle queen. So I wanted to talk about that. Also, there's this guy. I've been in my like cruising bag. One of our guy friends, mutual Mays alum, Wesley, he let me borrow his car, fortunately. So I've been driving, and so I've been needing music to cruise to. And out here, it's just like long ass highways, and you on the highway for mad long. So this guy's name is Melody Symphony, MELODIESINFONIE. It's spelled differently. But yeah, Melody Symphony. He's so phenomenal. I literally just put his music on shuffle. It's good music to cruise to. And yeah, I don't think I've been listening. Oh, Robin Thicke dropped a new song that I don't even. Yeah, it is new.
He dropped a new album.
It's called Take. Oh, he dropped the whole album. Oh, he did.
Yes.
Okay, well, all I heard was "Take Me Higher" on my like little. It was coming on my little radio because Apple knew this is something I was gonna like. This song, it really took me higher. Okay, it lifted me up in that moment. I enjoyed it, so definitely check that out. And then, yeah, good. And I guess I'm dedicating this to the white man of R&B because I also want to talk about Tom Misch or Mish. I don't know how to say his name, but he has a song called "Dilla Love" that came out in like 2014. But I just heard it recently and it's fire. It's a great song. That's all I have.
Yes, Blue Eye Soul.
Yeah.
Blue Eye Soul.
I can't. I've been listening to Brent Fayez. I always be listening to Brent Fayez. I love his little toxic ass.
Toxic.
But his new song, we briefly talked about it last week, but his new song Gravity with Tyler the Creator and DJ Dahi is super dope. When you listen to the words, you're just like, wow, this is trash, but great vibes. No, because he's literally just in the song talking about how he got a girl that holds him down, but he's telling her like, I don't want you waiting around for me. Like, I see everything that you do, and you keep me like together, but like, please don't wait for me because I'm not ready for all that yet. Which is like,
yeah.
Okay, you're communicating.
Thank you.
Like, thanks.
Thank you.
Like, damn.
But also, just don't bother me if you not ready.
That's what I'm saying. Like, exactly. Also, piggybacking off the Free Britney movement, I was listening to Britney Spears, Britney Jean. Okay, I'm gonna
If You Seek Amy came on my playlist not my playlist, but my shuffle the other day, and I was like, da 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 da. Love me, Amy.
Girls in the FUCK. Yes.
Yes, that's my shit.
That's a good band.
Love her.
That is a great band. Listen, Britney has a lot of good band songs. Womanizer.
What's the other one?
A good dance song.
That's a good that's a Ray to Red.
Toxic.
Yes, Toxic.
Nice fast.
Also, this is the 20th anniversary of Slave for You, which is also a bop in and of itself.
Wild ass song.
Yes, but
like me singing that at 8 or however old we were, like that was wild. I'm a slave.
And I listen, and what about it? Okay, because it was a bop.
We was in the front of the TV singing a song.
Baby, with the snake, don't you want to
right?
dance up on me? Listen, I'm like, yes, I do want to dance up on you. No, we just have to give Britney Jean her things because free Britney.
Free Britney. She got freed though. She got freed.
She did not get freed.
Justin?
Yes, they did. Yes, she did. They announced that the conservatorship or that he no longer has it, her father.
They took her father off the finances, but he's still there. Like, he's a conservator over her person as well. So he's still the conservator over that. What the judge did was basically allowed a trust that Britney wanted. It's called like Bessemer Trust. The judge, who, fun fact, is the showrunner of Insecure, Prentice Penny. That is his mom. who is the
Yeah,
judge
I
in
saw that.
Brittany's case, she basically allowed them to take over like 50% of the finances. So yeah, he didn't get taken off the finances fully, but now it's like he can't make sole decisions anymore. It is a 50-50 thing between the trust and him.
Which it should have been.
Which honestly, she never should have been under a conservatorship in the first place.
Right.
The woman is very, capable of taking care of herself.
Right.
And they
That's
usually
real
for like elderly people, right? Or people who are like
exactly.
Which is
incapacitated,
apparently a whole thing on that too, where like elderly people like literally have absolutely no say that are capable of speaking for themselves. But apparently it's like even worse for elderly people because you could just go and be like, yeah, my dad's crazy. Like,
yeah.
And they don't. It's wild. Yeah.
So I'm hoping that she is freed soon, and that we just get the comeback of a lifetime from her. This is one of the only times where you'll see me outwardly root for a white woman like this. I'm hoping we get in a new album, we get in books. I want a docu-series about. I want all of it because I want her to get her checks. I also want her to have her peace. Like I want her to be able to be around her kids. It's a whole bunch of shit that she can't do. And it's just really sad. But yeah, other than that, I've been back on Hotels. Speaking of Maze High, I took the time to listen to one of our former classmates, Kendall, who goes by Cam.
Yeah, his project Inspired. Maya told me about it. Yeah.
Yes, right on time. And it's very good. Like it's super good. I really enjoy it. One of my favorite and I DM'd him about it too. I was like, no, this shit is fire. Like I had to run.
I told him too. Yeah, Hotels is my favorite, or one of my favorites. I like a couple of the earlier tracks, but Hotels is definitely good. I wish I had heard it before. I mean, I could always add it to the playlist, but like I wish I heard it when I was making the playlist. It's very like about that type of shit.
Yes. Solo Dolo, I had to run that back because I was like, yeah, this is fire. So and he put out some new stuff for Valentine's Day weekends too. So again, his name is Cam, Kam. His project is called Right on Time. I'd suggest y'all go take a listen to that.
Shout out to that. Yes, absolutely. I'm happy you mentioned that. Cool.
You gotta drop that little link in the group.
I got you. I got you.
I was about to say, I wish I had more to add to this whole music conversation, but I'm one of them people that play like the same 10 songs for the next 10 months.
Me as well, though. But I just consume a lot of music, so I guess it changes for whatever mood I'm in. Nah, same. So what song are you listening to all the time right now?
Oh, okay. So I go roller skating a lot now or whatever. Like, so I'll go like maybe like 2 to maybe 3 times, like max a week, right? So I'll play like, of course, like songs that most people really know, like consistently. I play like Trouble Song, It Ain't My Fault That It's Man. Like I will keep running that song back like 30 times.
It's fine.
Around the rink.
I haven't been able to look at him the same since he started that cucumber
challenge, yeah.
But
I still love him. I seen him at the Hawks game, y'all. He was like, "I like your hair." I was like, "I love you." So, and then I had to just walk away because the Lord was like, "Girl, you just stop."
He fertile, like girl. Stay away.
Exactly. Girl, he got how many kids he got?
It's about 8.
Oh, really?
No, he do got a lot of kids. I don't know how many, but he do got a lot of kids.
He just be popping up with kids like niggas pop up with cars. It's just crazy.
He's so pretty though. He's like a very pretty man.
But he just give BDE and person, and I just be like, okay. Oh, you making me blush. Having it.
Oh my god!
Dad's gonna pull up on you and y'all ride around the city and y'all smoke a blunt.
Literally, that's that. Mm-hmm. I love that for us. Wow. No, I'm just playing.
Okay. Like, look at his Instagram. I haven't seen him in a while.
I haven't seen him. So okay, well that's great. So that's what we've been on. Well, let's just like take a brief moment to introduce you guys and finally like your business. So Jasmine or Tay, whoever wants to start, just briefly tell us what Thrifty Nickel is and like where you guys were inspired to even form this business.
So you can go.
I can go. Sure, I'll go. Why not? So yes, I'm Octavia Ocasio. This is Jasmine Mormon. We started Thrifty Nickel. So really, me and Jasmine always, after college, started having like a bunch of different ideas. Like We wanted to have a literacy program. We wanted to take people on college tours, specifically like HBCUs, taking them around, preparing them like for ACT, like we just wanted to provide all around like literacy services and college preparation. We wanted to have like a bus that we had, and these are still goals that can, be accomplished, but we wanted to have like a traveling classroom bus, like gut it out, make it a classroom, have relationships with different school districts, like, and not just all in the same state. We just like, yeah, we're going to do this, we want to do that. And then
that's
we realized,
fire.
Yes, that's fire sale.
Yeah, we had like, this is like our vision. And Jasmine, yes, I'm going to look at this. I'm like, yes, look into this. And then we realized how much money these things would take. And kind of how a process like that could be, it could just take a really long time in comparison to the time that we wanted to utilize. And then Jasmine really came back to the drawing board, and she was just like, hey, like I've always been into thrifting. We want to create another stream of revenue for ourselves. You've been a part of fashion while in college, and just like having that New York flair and all that good stuff. And so, yeah, we kind of just came together. Jasmine always, for at least as long as I've known her, she's always had the name Thrifty Nickel on Twitter all the time. Mm-hmm. And so, we just came back to the drawing board, and we had the name, we took the name Thrifty Nickel Vintage Clothing Store. And we just kind of been rocking from there. We dropped our website last year. I want to say it was either like July, something like that. I want to say it was around July, and like everybody went and bought all of our stuff. I remember me and Jasmine on the phone. We like, people really supporting us. Like, that's so nice.
This girl was on the phone like, boo, friend. I'm like, girl, what's wrong with you?
Jasmine's so funny, bro. Jasmine be like,
I love
that.
I was like, it's just so nice, like, because people could just choose not to be nice. They could choose not to support and things like that. And so, like, I was a little like taken back by it. I was like, okay. And yeah, we just kind of been rolling from there. With Jasmine is like really the queen of thrift. Like, I'm there to support with like kind of executives of like, of like, oh yes, like
yeah.
And then I find my good bops here and there, whatever. But Jasmine is really like a whole connoisseur of this thing. And so together we just kind of make the machine that we're building, Thrifty Nickel, run and thrive, and here we are.
That's tight. Yeah, me and Jasmine been thrifting since I've known her, and probably us individually doing it on our own before meeting one another. And we would go to the one off the university, the Goodwill off university. Was it Goodwill? Yeah. And it was another one we used to always hit. Huh?
I was gonna say we used to go to the one in the West End, and then we used to go to the one on Cleveland Ave.
Yep, on Cleveland Ave. Yep. And I just remember always like Jazz was just always so fly. She would have her blazers, her earrings. We was really dressed to go to school. Like, we was not playing bangles up the arm. Like, what? Such a sense of style. Like,
no, Jasmine was Jasmine is period the most one of the most stylish people I've known in my lifetime. And I remember when we transferred to Maze, and everybody was like, who is this girl? She got like Sammy said, she got blazers on. Like, everybody, just in their collar shirt, khaki pants, and you just took it to another level. So it's just so great to see that you stuck with it and you've applied it to something that can grow into so much more now. So I'm super proud of you guys.
Yeah, I've been for a little bit. I've been thrifting since I was in like 3rd grade. Like, that's crazy. I think about it all the time. Like, damn, girl, like, you've been doing this shit for a little minute, but I'm so thankful for it because it has really shown me how to be like my authentic self. Because we all have our own different styles, like, and that's cool. But I've been able to stay in like my area and just rock with it and cool with it. Like, I shop at Fashion Nova, I shop at Pretty Little Thing, whatever. But I've been able to go to the thrift store and match those pieces with the stuff that I get from there, and it's just been like super dope to see how I've started something when I was little to now, and being able to do it with somebody that I truly like. We've had like this tight relationship since we was at state, and being able to see it grow. I just can't wait to see like it gets to the point we like, boom, 2 week notice, we out of here.
I know that's right.
It's coming. It's coming for sure. And to clarify for our listeners who don't know, y'all met each other at South Carolina State.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Marching the band together. Everybody be meeting in the band.
Y'all, you marching the band? I didn't know that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's tight.
I play cymbals.
Cymbals. Come on,
Good.
period. Girl in the cymbal section, I love. Did y'all? Because we didn't have like many girls in the cymbal section at first. I was like, I never understood that. Like they would always be wanting to play. Like I'm like, I would have been over there like trying to dance. What are you talking about?
It was interesting, but yeah, we was the same way too. Like mostly mostly guys or whatever.
Yeah,
there's mostly just a drumline in general is mostly males or whatever.
Right.
Like you might get like one female like snare player,
right.
and you might get like two females. So if it's a big line,
right.
But other than that, it might just be all guys.
Yeah, facts.
That's wow. Behind me, no, it was big, and then big take big. Saying like in front of Tay. So
oh my gosh.
Play around in the band room. Like we really met in the band for real. Like that shit crazy. And Tay, you always talk about how like when I was online and I would come in with like these fly ass blazers on, and everybody like, where the fuck she going? Like
where's she?
Band practice. Like why?
Hey, young lady. The fastest shot. So we have this assistant band director named Mr. Spike, and he had that type of voice. He'd be like, hey, young lady, where you going? What you doing?
That's what's up. I miss band. I miss it.
Oh, I miss band too. I miss band, but nah, I can't even get on no field like that.
Child, I'm not trying to be on nobody's field. Just put me in the stand.
Just the instrument.
No, man. Doing the whole show, bro, I'll pass out.
Pass the fuck out.
Make me a band manager.
Put me in the stands. I'll play for fifth quarter.
I just want to be in somebody's symphony.
That too. Put me in, I want to be in community band so bad.
So bad.
So bad.
You sound like Brandon Smith. You know, Brandon and Robin, they always doing that.
But I love it though. I love that they've kept with it. I wish I had kept with it, because when I look back on it now, it was such a stress reliever, and I didn't even realize it. Like to be able to just get lost in a piece of music like that. It's just something that, especially something that you've got under your fingertips and you played a billion times, and you could just go like, you know, and
then to hear it. Yeah, like to hear it. We like to play it. It was just like, is this coming from us? It is. It's so tight. Yeah. At the same time, it's something about connecting with people on that level. Like that's what I feel like. In choirs, I guess is the same thing, but everybody has their own voice. Whereas an instrument, this instrument gonna sound like it sound if you play it this way. You know what I'm saying? Like the point is to sound like one. So I think that also like that connection is what was healing for me. Versus just like practicing my instrument. Like if I were to buy a clarinet now or buy a French horn now and just like practice an instrument by myself, I don't think I would find as much joy than being in an actual band.
That's what I'm saying. And plus I don't want to pay for sheet music. Like y'all got me fucked up.
Well, Toya probably can get you some music.
You're right.
I'm like, I know too many. I know too many band directors. Too many.
Listen,
you can get you some sheet music.
I forgot you played clarinet.
Clarinet section.
Because she was on Mellow and marching band.
True, I did.
No.
Maze high.
Good times.
It was.
So okay, let's get back to Thrifty Nickel though, because I'm just interested. So what's next? I know y'all been debuting or like kind of teasing some things about what the direction of Thrifty Nickel is. I've been seeing your you bringing your customers on for the ride, like as you go thrifting, which I think is super tight with the content and stuff. We also collaborated when y'all first started. I came out this way before I actually moved. I was in San Diego or something, and I took a picture in this top that I still have. I was gonna wear it today, but I could not. I think it's back in Atlanta, but printed, super cute, and we just collabed on some content there. So what's the direction? What we got next? Y'all gonna give us an exclusive or something?
Not an exclusive, girl. So next Saturday, we actually are going behind the scenes for our first collection of like this year.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
dropped like 30, 35 pieces. So yeah, we are doing that. We are in the process. We've already started our process for our apparel.
Yeah.
So
Yes. We're
yeah,
about to
we've been
light
working
them up.
Not
pretty
this lighter.
not this lighted by light it up, sis. Light it up, light it up, light it up.
Hell
I'm
no.
sorry, y'all.
No, we're actually working with Morgan, with Joy Day Movement. Yeah.
I
So
love
we
that.
design our first like little stuff for our
I'm happy that worked
Mhm.
out.
yes, it is. I'm so excited. So hopefully by April that will be up and running. But for right now, we've already got our in-house stylist. Not stylist,
Yes.
photographer. I'm sorry, excuse
Oh,
me.
nice.
Yeah, so we're working with Jessica and Charlotte because first off, we are in two different spots. So I think
Right.
I don't know that. So Tay is in Greensboro and I'm in Greenville. So
Mm.
Charlotte is like our general location, like where we about to start meeting
Mhm.
Gotcha.
our shoots. So yeah, we're super excited about what's to come. I'm like, it's there, it's time.
I'm proud of you.
Yes, I'm proud of
Me
you.
Oh,
too.
So when y'all, because I was watching y'all's story this weekend, I watched you like shop for, some finds, and you kept saying like, yeah, we gonna style it. So like, what is the process of you taking, a piece from thrift store to on the site?
That's a good question. So some pieces, this is how we typically do it. So I've been thrifting for a long time, so I just be picking up shit. But some of the stuff really is not appealing to certain people. So me and Tay, like, we'll get on FaceTime and we'll like go through the pieces in the store, and then she be like, "Nah, sis, that's not cute. Like, put that back on the rack." Um, so we keep some of the pieces, and some pieces we rework. So what that means is we'll take it to the alterations. Like if we have a dress and we might
Mm.
want to make it to a two piece, we'll keep that and we take it to the alterations and we'll rework it. Or if it's like a top that we feel like it can be like into a crop top, we'll take it to alterations and make it new. I know for our first collection, we're not going to be doing like a big, like not a lot of stuff for it, like the rework, because we just want to kind of slowly get back into that. But once we do, we generally like that's how the process goes. Like Tay lets me know, nah, sis, that's not cute. We put it back on the rack. And then like I said, we'll go to the alterations. We gotta find a new alterations lady for real. Cause
Mm-hmm.
I just moved to Greenville.
Mm-hmm.
So the lady that we was working with in Clemson, it's too far.
right.
Mm.
So we gotta find a new lady. So I'll be actually going to somebody new on Friday. So
Nice.
excited.
Yes, good
That's
luck.
what's up. I love the transformation and the fact that y'all, really care about the pieces, craft and carefully select the pieces that you put up on the site. Um, yeah, I'm really proud of the both of you because I know that's like already a task product. I just started getting the merchandising myself. Well, not
Mm-hmm.
just, but I've been getting the merchandising myself. And that's something actually that I want to get into is repurposing clothing because
Mm-hmm.
as obviously as a thrift store you all understand like fashion and sustainability in fashion and like how
Right.
important that is, because like as we do shop at the pretty little things, the nasty gals and all that, but it's fast fashion and the way that it's made, and when you start to really look into it, like one of my merchandisers or manufacturing companies is in Bangladesh, and like I get like videos and pictures of these like people physically, working on the fabric, creating the fabric, the dyes, all that shit. And it's just like, damn, to see all the labor of love that goes into doing that. And for us to just like consume so much of it, I'm trying my hardest to get out of the merchandising space, though it is profit, like you make more profit of doing like t-shirts or, what I mean? It's
Mm-hmm.
just killing the environment. So yeah, I'm trying to consciously move into that. So I would love to talk to y'all about that off
Are
the
you
record
trying to
too.
are you trying to learn how to like sew and stuff?
Yeah, like so with this last collection that I dropped with the playlist and stuff, I want to use that money to buy the my first sewing machine and then like some like fabric patterns and stuff because I want to do like, as you know, thrifting is just it's like band, it's therapeutic. It was something therapeutic for me to do because you got to sit there and sift through things. And I might find a big ass Nike crew neck or whatever, and I want to like learn. A lot of the girls are repurposing like streetwear, so that's really what I want to get
Mm-hmm.
into until I get in like high end designer like thrifting, because I do like that now. I do that more now for myself, like finding these like designers who may work at a whatever luxury brand, and then they have like these older vintage pieces, and I buy my designer that way versus like get the brand new $1,000 Gucci bag. Like I can't afford that.
Yeah.
Not even that I can't afford it. I like the vintage piece too.
Yeah.
Do y'all ever? Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, you're fine.
And I was gonna say, do y'all ever have people come to y'all? Because when I thrift, I'm never going in there to like just like aimlessly. I'm going in there, which is bad. I'm always going in there to like look for a certain type of thing. And sometimes I'm successful and sometimes I'm not. Do y'all ever have people who come to y'all and be like, you know what? I'm really looking for like a green trench coat. Like, see what y'all can find. You know, like, do y'all ever have people like make requests like that?
I feel like I've only had somebody one time, like it was like a personal friend of ours, and she had like some, I don't know, some like Nike, they were like pink and orange, like Air Max. I want to say like maybe 97s, 95s or something. And she wanted to see if we had a piece that would like go with her sneakers or something like that. And I was just like, oh, those is real colorful, sis. Like they were like, you ever look at a shoe and just like, oh, this is a lot. Like this is a lot of to take in.
Yeah.
And I just I couldn't, but I had one thing that could slightly accommodate her, but not accommodate her. Like her style, it wouldn't have looked like, you know, like her. I don't think it was gonna like be fitting of her.
Yeah.
So I really feel like that's the only time I've slightly had a situation like that. But Jazz, I don't know, maybe you have. I personally haven't had any any requests. Like, yes, very specific ones at that. Like very specific requests. People ask about like, oh, like we always have guys harassing us, asking, when you guys gonna do a guideline? When you gonna have guide
Are
items?
y'all thinking about that?
Yes, we are. We're working diligently on getting like more male pieces, you know, for the guys to be able to, you know, immerse themselves into the thrifty tribe as well. It's just more of like our target, not want to say our target audience, it's just most of our audience tends to be women for the most part.
Right.
But we have, from what we're seeing now, we definitely have like, you know, the dudes too. It's just, I think dudes are like, when it comes to vintage stuff, like it gotta be designer, like some sort of like level of designer for them. And then they've just really into like the vintage tees or whatever, like vintage tees and maybe like hats sometimes. I feel like they'll rock with like the hats and stuff. But so yeah, I feel like guys, when that's kind of crazy because guys like to say like, oh, girls, y'all can just kind of go and buy whatever and it's like $2 and it looked great or something. Like it just always seemed like, you know, women have more to select from.
Choose from, yeah.
But yeah, in this case, it's kind of like we're trying to figure out how they can have more to select from or whatever, I guess, that they'll like.
Right.
So yeah, it's something we're working on.
Dope. That's what's up. Well, I wish that we had more time to get into all the things, but I guess just leave us with, you know, what you guys have coming out immediately. I know you said that this Saturday is going to be something going on with the new or that you're previewing a new collection, but also just any other details that you want to leave them with, as well as your socials.
All I'm gonna say is expansion. Period.
Period.
Expansion.
That's all I'm gonna say is expansion. Look, not the lighter.
You are killing me. and I'm steady over here looking for my lighter too, so I can
join in. Right.
Light them up, y'all.
Like I said, we are going behind the scenes next Saturday. It's next Saturday, for our first collection.
What date is that? Because
the people don't know. Okay, so
next Saturday, the
27th.
Okay, great.
Yes, the 27th. But yeah, follow us on Shop Thrifty Nickel _ you can follow our individual pages at Jasmine Cherie _ and Hey _ Tay.
Yes.
I love
Real simple.
Yeah, we'll have all that information too, available with the episode. And obviously, our Black business of the week is Shop Thrifty Nickel __ on Instagram. So make sure you check them out and stay updated with all the new pieces they have. As always, thank you for listening to Girlfriends, and thank y'all for joining us.
Yes,
We really
thank
do
you so
appreciate you.
much.
Yes.
Vibes.
Thanks,
Yeah.
y'all.
So you can find us at Girlfriends Pod on Instagram, Twitter, as well as like us on Facebook, and go to our website girlfriends.com for this episode and more, and follow us individually.
I'm at E Told You So, ETOLDYOU. So
And I'm Sammy approved, SAMMY approved, like the stamp, we stamped that. And thank y'all again for joining us. Period.
Yes.
Bye.
bye.
Later.